Hello, friends. Vince Burlapp here. Years ago, in what now seems like another life, Fry's was a dork heaven for any electronic geek or just anyone looking for a new TV or electric shaver. Their Burbank store was decorated inside and out like a 1950s science fiction film. Aliens from outer space, flying saucers, military jeeps, it was all there, for the amazement of nerds of all ages. The store and its vast parking lot have been abandoned for a few years. But have they? Just the other day, as I was driving by for the first time in years, I noticed all these cars and trucks parked there, just collecting dust. Various vehicles used for TV and movie productions, almost as far as the eye can see. Rows of forgotten treasures from decades past. Just look at these. All these cars we used to see every day and never, ever noticed. Like a Toyota Camry today. Under an overwhelming and hopeless amount of rust, you can still see a gorgeous classic Chevrolet Corvette right here. It has seen better days, and the rundown interior doesn't look like a safe place to be, driving or not. This could be someone's last ride, or a one-way ticket to eternal damnation. Here's that weirdo second-generation Cadillac Seville from days gone by when GM allowed the great Bill Mitchell to take some chances and go nuts once in a while. Not all old cars are cool or even interesting. This is actually a parade of boring, repetitive, and unremarkable car designs. A festival of the mundane, if you will. Look at that old plastic Lincoln logo on that generic-looking town car from the 1980s. American luxury, they used to call it. Now that's more interesting. A third-generation Toyota Celica, something I haven't seen in many, many years, and it doesn't look too bad inside either. A cool car even today. This could actually get you more noticed on the road than a Cybertruck. This is a really old first-generation Honda Accord. I mean, these first came out in 1976. A small, inexpensive car that lasted almost 50 years. Just like the Rolling Stones, it was never meant to last that long. And somehow, it did. That little Honda seems out of place among these big giant cars. Except for that small Ford Pinto that looks like it hasn't been driven since Dick Nixon was president. Here's another car I always liked, the early 1980s Ford Mustang. And this one is a hatchback too, complete with its super cheesy early 1980s interior. Look at all that real fake wood trim all over the place. Like in these cheap motel rooms you can still find on your way to Reno. A pale yellow interior matching the exterior color is something you would never see today. It's actually kind of fun, especially with all the wood trim everywhere. Real or fake, who cares? It's a Cadillac, and back in the day, that's all you needed to impress the lower class humans who populated your lucky life. These ones illustrate the hard life movie cars usually go through over the years. Being chased, shot at, and left for dead reminds me of some of my early trips to Tijuana, back in the good old days of the 50-cent cerveza. And all these ambulances conjure an equal amount of scary memories from down south. I wonder what's inside that store now. Have all these aliens from outer space taken over the place and having a giant ET party in there? Who knows? And who wants to?